Hey, I'm Computer Art 720, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to create a website that works on different devices with CSS media queries. And it's kind of responsive, kind of adaptive in a way, but works on different screens. I got my source from W3 Schools, and that's where I got the viewport right here and the queries alone. So as you can see, I have a basic HTML document. I have a main, which is like a container. It contains everything, a header, content. I didn't do anything yet. And I have a column, a section, and a side. And it all, this is the aside, this is a section, and this is like a small column with a few links. So this is a static website with pixels, so it's about like 1,000 pixels in width. So if you shrink it, and this is kind of what it's like on a phone, except that it's zoomed out all the way, but it's difficult to navigate on a smartphone. But yeah, like I have 1,000 pixels, all this, and but before we get to the media queries, notice that like the aside is at the bottom, but still it's on the left because I made it float to the right, and kind of similar with the column. I'm floating it. I float the aside to the left, and similar with the column. I'm floating it to the right, even though it's placed before the section, and the section is on the right also. So that's kind of what it is. So let's get with the media queries. Okay, so first I'm gonna change the main. So I'm gonna paste this because I had it copied in my clipboard. I'm gonna make this about let's just do so on any screen that's supposedly smaller than 800 pixels in width, then it's gonna show this CSS style, this CSS selector, and then I'm gonna tell it 95%. So now watch what happens. If I shrink it a lot, then now instead in a certain point, see, now it's normal, and then I shrink it, and then it actually snaps, but it's not optimized for everything else, for the aside and the column yet. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to copy this again, and then do this for the column. So I'm gonna make this 95%, but it's not gonna float. And then the same with the section. So this is pretty easy. It's not that difficult. If you're working on like a really technical or complex website where there's all kinds of things like several columns, which I just built a website like that, you might have to optimize it some more. So I'm gonna give this also. So basically I'm just doing the same thing for each one, and now the aside. Hopefully this works. Now let's test. So it's so it seems like it worked out pretty well. And so yeah, this is basically on a desktop screen, then you keep shrinking it, and then it snaps, and now the aside is at the bottom and the header's at the top. But if I want these to be in just one row, what I'll do is so since it's a list, so I'll do li, and then let's try this. Inline block. Okay, it worked. Now they're all like in a line even, so you keep shrinking it and then it just snaps. So uh if you wanna like make it even more like optimized for maybe even tablets, which I think it should work okay on tablets, hopefully. But you could I could do like for any screen less than 1100 pixels, and then make it like the sides go to the bottom, but the length could be on the right still or something. So that's kind of it, and just let me just show you where I got my source. Okay, this is the page right here, W3 Schools, and then like this is where I got it from, just so you know. So thanks for watching this tutorial on how to make a mobile friendly and kind of an adaptive or responsive website using CSS media queries. So I'll see you next time.